Hey everybody, this is Daniel. Today with Cartoon, meeting her for lunch, and doing this very, I say it's pretty unique Thai restaurant in the center of Bangkok here over in Punchy. They tend to focus on this area of Thai cuisine that I've yet to see elsewhere. So it's not going to be the pad Thai, not going to be green curry, no masaman, you know, things like that. So it's a very unique and I want to say almost like rare dishes. So the restaurant is called Bangkok Bowl, and it does have a Michelin nod. It's in the Bib Gourmand category. So technically this is not street food, as you can see. It's you know, it's a nice location. So yeah. So usually, and I mean, this is my current favorite restaurant, I would say, right? Like our current favorite. Yeah, so they have really interesting stuff like this, like mango salad with like, you know, pork belly, and this is like a really interesting combination. They have like this glass noodle with stink beans, caprao. I mean, it's pretty cool. So I think we're definitely getting that. Definitely getting this.
One more.
And I think we probably need one more dish. We've decided on this one, and then this pumpkin and crab stir fry. Crab is pretty big on the scene now in this like mid-range Thai restaurant action. And we're also gonna get this pork belly mango salad, which I love. So everything clocks in at like 250 baht. So it's not terrible. But it's definitely not street food prices. You know, for like the two of us, we usually get out for maybe 800 to 1,000 baht, and usually right about 1,000 baht is where most of the mid-range Thai restaurants come in. Cartoon's ordering. This is really cool. It's situated inside Central Embassy in Punchy, which is also a mall that I quite enjoy because it's always empty. Excited?
I'm hungry.
So what would you call this, like this level of restaurant? It's like Thai food, but it's like high-end Thai food, I guess. I don't really know. Or mid-range.
I don't even know if it's like called high-end, but it's unique for sure. You cannot find anything like this elsewhere. Like that's for sure.
Yeah, so like Bangkok Bowl.
Some might, some certain dish like, you know, masaman or your whatever vegetable dish you can still find here.
But the majority of their menu I've never even seen before, so it's kind of cool. Yeah. So definitely like rare and unique dishes here. But yeah, so this, I would say there's like, you know, your street food category, like street food, local food in Thailand, and then there's like this kind of thing. So it's like Thai food, but it's in a nicer setting. It'll have air conditioning, service, and then the food quality is going to be pretty amazing for the most part. So you're definitely going to get a lot for your value. But usually for two, it'll clock in about 1,000 baht, so like $30, which globally for two, for like a really good meal, is still really cheap. So yeah. So usually on this channel we cover like, you know, street food and markets, and I've been going to a lot of like Michelin street food category restaurants as well. So we'll see how this video does. I mean, we mostly eat this kind of stuff. Of course also the street food and the market stuff, but it's not every day, you know. So I think this kind of restaurant is where we're happiest, so I wanted to kind of share it with you guys and see what you thought, and, you know, introduce some interesting dishes that you might not see elsewhere. So yeah, go eat for the food now. So this is the crab meat stir-fried with pumpkin, I guess? It's nice. So pumpkin is used in Thai cuisine as well. You just don't really see it outside of Thailand. So again, pretty unique stuff here. And then they always give you the rice in like a little bucket for the table. I think it's kind of cool. Rice me up, girl. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I haven't eaten today yet. Alright. close up of this bad boy right here. Looks good.
Looks good.
Yeah. First scoop for Kayla. Save it. Save it. It also seems to have, I think that's gaprao, so it's like holy basil, or I think it's actually sweet basil. So look at this mound of epicness. Ooh.
Yeah, it smells good.
Ooh. Oh. That is really good. Check this out. Look at that. Chunks of pumpkin. I mean, the crab flavor comes out, and then here's that sweet basil. So, yeah, it's sweet. I don't know. I think it's gaprao actually. So it is holy basil. Wow. All right. I mean, you can taste the fish sauce in this, but it's pretty clean, the flavors. I would almost consider it like a vegetable dish rather than a meat dish. Oh. So while like pumpkin basil, that combination, usually it's with egg. So I've seen it with egg, but this is the first time I've seen it with crab. So. Wow, this really, that's nice. Let's try to eat with one hand here. Wow, that's really good. And also like a little white pepper and I think oyster sauce.
Yeah, oyster sauce.
Yeah, so it's basically made in the same style with the egg, but with crab. Wow, this is nice. And I'm not sure if this is like an actual pumpkin. I think it might be like a Japanese like acorn squash or like that little small round one, not like, you know, like Halloween pumpkin. So, what?
It's not Halloween.
Yeah, it's that small.
Like the outer, it's green. Like
Okay.
Green, like bumpy pumpkin.
Yeah, it's like the Japanese pumpkin.
Yeah.
Right? Oh man. So we found that like a lot of these like mid-range Michelin like restaurants in Bangkok tend to start out super fantastic and then somehow like jump the shark, and then it's just like it becomes super touristy and the food gets all bland. So I don't know if by like sharing this I'm gonna, you know, I don't think many people will watch it, but you never know. So I hope I don't like ruin what I love in the process here, you know. And the consistency of the pumpkin is really like soft and really good. Look what we got. Look at this gloriousness. It's like sweet, spicy, fatty, like crunchy, like just everything you want in your mouth is in this salad. You're gonna see. I mean, it's got the crispy pork belly, which, yeah, nice and crispy. It doesn't look too fatty either, so it's good.
Yeah.
Looks pretty nice. And of course, this is the salad. You got shallots. I think there's like shrimp paste and just spicy chilies, and there's fresh chilies as well. I don't know. I don't see any fresh chilies today. It's a little odd, but
Well, it mixed in there. So.
okay. So yeah. But this dish is particularly sour. So it's like a raw mango, but it's not the green mango. It's not like super sour, but yeah. So I usually get a piece of the pork belly, Get a scoop of the salad. Little onions in there. A little bit of everything. Oh my god. So, wow. Oh my god. Really good today. Yeah. I mean, it's like everything you want. Pork is good too, like amazing. Right? That's like a 10 out of 10 dish. Although they didn't put the fresh chilies in there, which I'm surprised. Interesting. Man, like, usually they like dice up a bunch of red Thai chilies and it just makes it like incredibly spicy, which is perhaps why they shifted it a bit. But the beautiful, beautiful piece of pork belly. Scoop that pork belly. Oh my god, seriously. What? So cute, thank you too. Yeah, there's like a sweet chili paste in there, right? I think today's the absolute best I've had it here. Very good. Wow. So, our third and final dish of our lunch is, I mean, this is like a combination of a lot of interesting things. So, we actually have stink bean, which is supposedly pretty healthy for you. It's got like a ton of potassium, but it's bitter and it smells funny when it comes out. It's the claim to fame, but I really like it. She doesn't. If you like high sulfur foods, so like garlic, onion, you know, then this is your jam. But this uses like the Chinese glass noodle, you can see, and then it's got fermented pork, which is like, I mean, this is just like a flavor powerhouse. So it's got fermented pork, kaprao, and stink bean together with like chilies and dark soy and some oyster sauce as well. So it's like what you know as kaprao, but like a modified version. So let me just go in with this rando bite here. A little bit of everything. Ooh. Wow. Ooh. So the spice hits you right away, and it's followed by that sweetness. And then that bitterness of the bean comes through, and then there's like this like sourness of the pork. It's just like, oh my god. I mean, it's like, can we find out which chef cooks today that we can only come when he's here? Because I mean, obviously there's more than one chef, but like whoever made this stuff today, it's really, really, really good. Just like this is just like a flavor explosion in your face. I mean, this is like just absolutely incredible.
So good. Yeah, everything is so good today.
It's really delicious.
Everything is so good today.
Thumbnail time. Anyways, let me go in again here. Alright, this is a monster bite. Look at everything. What? I don't even know. Like, it's so good today. I mean, usually it's good. Today's like fantastic. Fantastic. Right. Fantastic. Little mango salad. Wow. It's super good. Just some better eyes on this. Yeah. So the fermented pork is usually like a sausage patty, kind of. So it's like ground. Is that northern style?
Well, northeastern also have fermented sausage.
Okay. Yeah. So the fermented pork patties sausage thing is not central Thai, but yeah, I mean, you got that, which is really good on its own. I mean, that with like some sticky rice, you'll be a happy camper. A little bit more of the stink bean, and there's also pickled chilies in here too, right there. So yeah, this is just amazing. Flavor powerhouse. Fork might work better. So these glass noodles are really good. And I believe they're made from mung bean as well, so there should be a decent amount of protein here. I mean, so it's basically all protein. Going big here. It's nice. Maybe a little heavy-handed on the sugar bar, but it's really balanced because it's spicy. Look at all this holy basil going on here. That's good. Woo! Wow, that's spicy. And for like normal stir fry things in a plate in Thailand, you're gonna use the spoon as your primary, food to mouth. What this cartoon was doing, and then the fork is kind of used to support it, so you can tear and push and pull with your fork. But it's kind of how they do it here. Malaysia as well, kind of the same vibes. So what do you think today?
I think everything is good.
Yeah.
Especially the pork belly. Like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we're almost done.
The pork belly is really good. It's really nice.
Like the pork is super nice today. The mango is, I think today is a little sour than before.
Yeah.
That's why it's super punchy today.
Yeah. But not as spicy as last time.
Yeah.
But this guy,
This is spicy.
yeah, this is like I'm sweating, so this is spicy. And an interesting note on the pork belly, so you have this style pork belly, which is deep fried. So they just deep fry the whole thing and then they chop it up. And then you also have more of like a Thai Chinese leaning pork belly, which is like roasted. And then they like drip the fat onto the skin to make it crispy. So it's like two distinct styles. I'm not 100% like sure what the background is, but one is for sure Thai Chinese, and I mean like immigrants from southern China like 100 years ago type of thing. So yeah, we like pork belly, and I think Thais like pork belly too. It's a really good cut, you know. If you get one that's not too fatty, like this, it's really nice. So as we're wrapping up our meal here, Cartoon had an interesting thing to say that, and I also agree too, is when you order like family style food in Thailand, where it's like individual items and then rice on the side, and then you all kind of share it. And this goes for like Chinese food as well. Is that you want to have a mix of flavors. Usually, between two, you usually want to get 3 items. So like one should be a veggie and a little bit more mild, and then you can get punchier dishes, which is what we did. So it kind of balances out. They did serve the pumpkin first. So we finished that entirely before the other items came, but you can see, like, I don't know if you can see, but I'm sweating because the flavor is punchy and it's spicy. It would be nice to balance it with the mild pumpkin at this point, but it's just an interesting thing to think about. And if you're here by yourself, if I want a proper meal and I'm alone, like I might get like a meat dish that's punchier and then a vegetables as well. So.
Or a soup.
Or a soup.
Normally do soup, like 2 dishes and 1 soup as a family if you share.
Oh, okay.
And 1 stir fry, maybe 1 fried or veggie, and then 1 soup. That would be nice. Okay. But today we just went for stir fry.
Soup I think is a little much for like 1 person or 2. I don't know. If you really do want a soup or a curry, know that like most of the curries in Thailand are gonna have coconut milk, so they're gonna be ultra high caloric. So if you're super hungry, do get a coconut milk curry. If you're not, just avoid it and maybe get a clear soup instead. So that's good. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Thai girl approved. Unless you're getting like lump crab dishes like in the previous video, it's good. Like a nice meal for 2 is gonna be, if you're eating Thai food in Thailand or in Bangkok, so like this level will rent you about 1,000 baht for 2, I would say. And I'm not grossly full, so if you have a big appetite, maybe 1,200, 1,300 baht, so like 34, 40 bucks, I would say. Well, cool. Yeah. Well, thanks for joining, and hopefully kind of give you an idea of a little more than street food in Bangkok, because the city is definitely, the food scene in this city is just everything. I mean, street food gets the most exposure, of course, on YouTube, but there's a lot of amazing places to eat. See you in the next video. Bye.